All right, you guys. So, I mean, I didn't try to do it at night, but due to me trying to thaw out something I shouldn't have put in the freezer, I should have put in the fridge, I had to wait throughout the day for it to kind of, thaw out. But today, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be catch and cook, which we already caught yesterday. We're gonna be cooking a white perch that we caught the other day. It's a nice little decent sized perch, and this will be my first catch and cook video. It's a frozen little perch. Frozen little perch we caught yesterday. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't plan on doing it at night, but it is what it is. We here. Yeah, nice little perch. Little big perch. Huge. About 3-4 pounds. Yeah, a little nice little perch. So, I've been learning and trying to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to do this. Well, that ain't going as easy. It might be thawed out on the outside, but it ain't thawed out on the inside, that's for sure. Straight down the side. They say start from the head, cut down. And after that, we're gonna get right up in there. Try to avoid these bones. A little harder than I thought. Guess it's because it's still a little cold. But so far, it's cutting through. Straight to the side right here. Straight down the spinal cord. Yeah, like I said, it's my first time, so I'm still pretty freaking new with this. Trying to avoid the fin. First fish I've ever filleted, to be honest. And not only is it my first fish, it's a big fish. Not even nothing small, something huge. Right on one end. We getting in there. Let's just say that. Frozen fish, not frozen fish. I'm filleting this shit. For sure. I want to start learning how to start catching and cooking more of the fish I catch. So Every fish is gonna be a new experience, but every fish can pretty much get filleted the same. One thing I'm gonna do next time I go do this, I'm gonna have a stronger fillet knife. My regret to the whole situation, cause woo, this shit is some exercise for sure. For sure, some exercise. But we're getting in there. Scale and spine and gut everywhere, but we're getting in there. For sure. Like I said, I'm no catch and cook expert. And this will be literally my first fish I've ever caught and cooked. Ever. But I love to learn. I love to try. That right there. That right there is a slab. Just gotta cut a few pieces off. Get some of this extra out. See the right here. Right in here where I'm cutting, there's the bone. For this specific fish, there's some extra little bone in right here. I'm trying to cut out the middle right here. Getting in there. Like I said, I want my knife to be sharper. I don't want to go in the house and get another knife, because this is my fillet knife for sure. When it comes to filleting or cutting up bait or anything, I have these type of knives. It's not really a brand of a knife. I kind of got into cutting more with the bigger knives when I went out of town to cut big baits like mackerel and stuff like that. So gotta have something on standby, and these are the knives I got. So it doesn't really have a name. It's not no name brand. It's not a branded knife. It's just a knife I've chose. Get this freaking, if I can get through this. Almost. Oof. They weren't playing. They said the scales on a drum are so tough, it'd be the hardest thing to get through. So most of the time they just leave them on free plate instead of cutting them off. But whatever I don't use, I'm gonna use as bait, obviously. So almost there. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Like I said, first time, scales is everywhere. There it is. A nice little fillet. You know what? Not even bad. Not even bad. I got that whole thing. Nice. No bones. No nothing. This is the meat. This is the meat. This is the half the side of the fish. I got one whole side. There's another side I gotta get. But this is pretty much how you want it to look. The extra stuff is just the guts and stuff hanging out. That's nothing but extra bait right here down here. But You know, I filleted one whole side, and honestly, I'm freaking impressed. Like, hook side of Ron, catch and cook? Bro, let's go. Let's get this other half out the way. Excuse me. Like I said, it's also been a lot more difficult to cut due to it being kind of frozenish. Yeah, due to it being frozenish, it's kind of hard to cut, but it ain't impossible to cut. That's for sure. And again, also learning experience for me. It's my first time, so you know, I think for it to be my first time, I'm pretty much getting in there where I'm supposed to get. Ooh, my knife just went all the way through. Hold on. If I can get it. Might not look like the prettiest fillet. Definitely might not look like the prettiest fillet. But also, first time filleting, and it's a fucking 3-pound fish that I'm filleting. So, yeah, next time I think I'm gonna fillet something a little smaller, maybe like a bluegill or some crappie. Good eating. I wanted to fillet a cat, but we didn't catch too many cats in the river. So, I'm working with what I got, which, again, I'm not complaining. It's a nice sized fish. It's probably gonna taste delicious. I've only heard good things about it. Oh my gosh, I cut this. I can see this one right here. Beginner. I cut this one a little janky on the ends. I mean, it's still gonna come off, and I just missed the tail. I didn't get all the way down. Yeah, I missed the tail. I didn't get all the way down there, man. Oh, this side I'm tearing up. I just fucked the whole fillet up on this side. Oof, the fillet reveal is gonna be ugly. Hey, I did tell y'all it's my first time, right? Over here cutting up. What I could probably have done better, and what I'm not gonna do next time, is freeze the fish. If anything, I'm gonna put that shit in the fridge. But this is this fillet. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This don't look like this is gonna be really useful. Just the extra. This is the other side of him. Pretty sure I missed some key components to the meat, but both sides of the fish, you can tell which is the better side. This side is thinned out. This side got chunks hanging off, extra pieces. But you know, I did pretty good. You know, 1 out of 10. I give myself like a 7.9. Like, I still filleted the fish. I still definitely filleted them. I missed a few things, but it pretty much good. I'm gonna put the rest of this in the bucket. I'm gonna use this for bait later on. I'm gonna need me a knife sharpener because, goodness, this shit is not cutting instantly. My knife is getting duller by the second. And like I said, it's not a name brand knife. It's just a regular knife. It ain't a kitchen knife. This is literally a knife, a fillet knife. This is literally a fillet knife. See, I can't even tell right here. I feel bone right here. It's... You know, this wasn't even that bad. What I would recommend is honestly, don't judge me on how I'm holding this knife. Dude, I'm trying to get every piece without making no mistakes. I don't want no bone in my jawline when I'm eating this damn thing. So the holding the knife like that, trying to saw this shit off. Rather give me a Chawsaw. Again, first catch and cook. Not first catch, but first catch and cook. I done sawed this wooden table down to the brim, trying to cut through this fish. See, this would be the little bit of fillet I got based off of that. You know, it didn't even turn out that bad. It's just I missed a bunch of meat, and a lot of meats kind of still on this fish. But this first one, call me a proud dad, because I got that shit down. Look at the meat on that. Look at the chunk all the way through. Some big meat. And a nasty table. Yeah, nasty, nasty table. All right. So next I'm gonna go over to cook, but I ain't gonna lie. How the day's going, I might have to reset and finish to cook tomorrow. Put this up in a bag and put it in the fridge, let it cool until let it sit in there until tomorrow. And then I got all my seasonings and stuff out. Might just go for that. Let me see why I'm here. Can I? Slimy, slippery mess for sure. You know, I thought fish smell was gonna be worse than this, but you know what? I'll be fishing in different parts, and the freaking bait for some of the things you catch fish with are worse smell than this. Cause this is nothing. I can do this. I can do this 100 times with a sharper knife. Yeah, with a sharper knife, I can 100% do this. I actually have fun doing this. If anyone has any pointers on what I could do better besides get a better knife and probably not do it at nighttime, I'm all ears. But you can't cut a fish and not make a mess. Again, it's like going to play baseball and your uniform not getting dirty. You came to make a mess and get messy. Oh, hell yeah. That's it right there. That's it. Perfect fillet. The skin's off. Skin's off. That's what we left with. There's that right here. Here's the other one. This one's not that good. Still, I'm gonna still get what I can off of it. I ain't wasting no fish around here. Ain't wasting no fish around here. This part's kind of hard to get a grip on. just because how I cut it. And nothing's worse than making it harder on yourself when you first. But the worst thing about making it hard on yourself is making it hard on yourself when you first trying something out. Like doing the worst at something you're trying out, and then trying to recover and fix it. When it's your first time, how you gonna recover something and fix it when you don't even know how to do it? That's why we here. Boy, I just feel like I ran a marathon doing this. Cutting with a dull knife is crazy. You know what? I got that shit off. Cleaned the meat. Here's where it's at. Here's what I got out of it. The littlest piece. 2 nice fillets. That's what I got of it. Honestly, this ain't even a bad amount of meat to be doing this for my first time. I'm impressed. So, y'all, the rest of this is cleanup duty and bait. I thank all of y'all for being here and watching and tuning in. Yeah, the rest of this is bait. Thank y'all. Well, we gonna hit the cooking. We're gonna hit the cooking real soon. If not today, for sure tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be tomorrow. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It's nighttime, and I got this fresh fish, and I don't want to put this shit back in my house. Not this dead fish. So I'm probably gonna take it out tonight. I got a little bit of liver, and I got a little bit of some night crawlers, some nitro green worms. I'm gonna probably take that out, and I'm gonna go fishing with this. Try to catch some catfish, you know. Try again so I can have some stuff to cook again. But for now, we just filleted that, and I'm impressed. Woo! Tomorrow we be doing a cook. Hook set run out. Y'all know it. Yeah, this is Hook Set Run, finishing off the fillet from last night. We filleted it down and put it in the fridge, and we're going to finish our catch and cook for the day. I would have finished it yesterday, but it was a long one. So we're going to go over to the table. Here's our 3 pieces of our fish, our red drum that we have left. Spin it around. All right. So we already got our flour kind of, our base made. What we have in there for today, we have some Kentucky Colonel seasoned flour. What else we got? We put some cornmeal in there, some yellow cornmeal. You know, we put a little bit of that slap your mama in there. You know, we got to slap the mama. You know, then we got some Old Bay. We put a little bit of lemon pepper and a little bit of paprika. And the original salt and pepper, you gotta add the black pepper and the salt. Those are just the average flavors. So we gonna go ahead and get our fish. I would do the egg, but honestly, I want my fish to be a little more spicy. I already cleaned my fish off, rinsed them off, everything real good after I cut them and stuff. I want my fish to be a little more spicy, so I'm gonna put them in the bag and get all in the bag. This is the hot sauce we're using for today. It's the great hot sauce. Merman hot sauce. Gonna get a ton of the bag. The damn lid came off. We put so much in the bag. And knew it was ready to get drenched. Put that in the bag. Fill the bag up. Shake. Get this fish real saturated with that hot sauce. Yeah. Get that fish real liquid up. Yeah, go ahead and get that. That's my oil over. It's already ready. Like I said, these are the stuff we already use. The things we use for it. Yeah, paprika, lemon pepper, all of that, salt, pepper. Go and put that in front of y'all. Let y'all know what we got out there. That Morris salt, you already know. Morton. And then a little bit of that hot sauce. The whole damn thing, basically. Put the whole bottle in there. I'm going to get this out in our stuff. know, I want to get that real covered in that. Then you're gonna go and take this bowl, come over by the stove, where my oil's already ready. Ready to do us a fish drop. I can tell the oil's already ready. It's over how it's screaming. Yeah, it's ready. Just get these covered a little more. Perfect coating. Ooh. Yeah, perfect coating. We got that good and nice. Gonna leave it there 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna wash my hands. Bring my plate over here. I'm gonna set that over there. Got a little bit of hot sauce on it. Move this out the way. That secret sauce at this point. Everything we done got in there. Turn the stove up a little bit. Smell good already, y'all. This is that red drum from the other day. That white perch. It wasn't a red drum. It was a white perch. I don't know. I caught a red drum. Definitely. I've caught a red drum in my life. At least 1 or 2. But this, so I heard is that perch. I've caught, I mean, they all in the same drum family. I've caught a white perch and drum. So I'm pretty sure they're kind of going to taste real similar. I've never had drum. I've had grouper. I've had crappie. I've had catfish. I eat seafood. I eat sushi. I eat it all, man. Eat it all. I don't eat no clams or nothing like that, no scallop, but I definitely get down with my fishes. I have nothing against no fish I eat. I like all type of fish. Cod, everything. Honestly, my favorite fish, to truly be honest, probably would be grouper. I love that. I love grouper. I don't know. Something about it. It's not like too chewy or too gamey or nothing like it's real delicious. I want to cook that from the source. Everything's getting now. Yeah, it's all chunky and flaky in there. Some chunks and flakes are falling off, but you know, the best part is staying intact, looking real good. Ooh, I can't wait to taste this, you guys. I really can't. Like I said, it took me a minute yesterday to fillet it because I had messed up and I had froze the fish instead of put it in the fridge. Just like I said, it's my first catch and cook. Before it would be my first catch and cook, and the fish that I'm using, I was going for a catfish, but you know, I heard good things about this, and I'm excited to just try it in general. And not only am I trying it, I'm cooking it for the first time. So what I'm really excited about. Right now, it's looking real good on this pan. Golden crispy. I don't want to leave it on here too long. I don't want to burn. But I definitely know we off to a good start. I'm like, damn. If I'm cooking this and it turns out as good as I am, y'all gonna see me cooking every type of fish I catch. I'm trying to taste them all. I know I've tasted them. I ain't never ate no bass. I don't think I'm planning on eating that. I want to try my own catfish, and I want to try some bluegill. I've never had bluegill either. I've never had bluegill. Any of y'all ate bluegill before? What? Be honest. What is y'all favorite type of fish to eat if y'all do eat fish? What's y'all favorite fish to eat? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to know what type of ingredients what y'all use. What makes y'all Do y'all cook it yourself? And if so, what do y'all put in there? What ingredients y'all use? Let me know some stuff. Teach me some stuff. I'm trying to learn. I'm down to learn. I'm always down to listen. Always down to try new things, that's for sure. We out here cooking fish. I feel like Wade Fisherman. Honestly, he's the one person. He's one of the people. One of the streamers that inspires me to actually cook fish. Because someone asked me the other day, "Do I hunt for like actual go hunting, like shoot animals?" I said to that person, "No." And my reasoning is, I don't even catch fish to kill them. I catch and release. But I do eat fish, but I've only eaten fish from restaurants and stuff like that. I've eaten salmon 100 times, croquettes, all that 100 times, but that's different. But when you actually catch something and cook it, that's a whole other statement. I've caught some trout, and one of my friends have actually cooked it. Some of the trout I've caught, and I've eaten that. Some rainbow trout, it was delicious. You put that lemon in there, bro, it hit different. Lemon on any fish is gonna hit different. If you ever go out to a seafood boil or anything like that, just tell them to give you some side of lemons, and you put that on anything you eat out of that boil or fish in general, and it's gonna change the flavor and max that shit out times 10. A lot of the flakes are falling off the fish. But I mean, it's still getting cooked and still looking real good. But a lot of the stuff is falling off and falling into the pan. My cast iron. This is actually new. We haven't even used this yet. And this perfect time to use it, to be honest. Fresh fish, fresh cast iron, fresh ingredients. Shit, we Pizza Hut at this point. Got their whole slogan. Looking like we getting somewhere. It's getting real good. Ain't gonna be too much longer, y'all. Y'all gonna be seeing me test this. Now, I ain't got like no bread or nothing. I put it on like no burger or nothing like that. I just want to test the fish in general. Like I said, this is my first catch and cook, so I want to see how it go. I'm just down to taste. Also, first time eating some drum. I ain't had no drum before either. Caught them. I never ate them. Definitely never cooked them. But here we are today, 2025. We making some fish that we put out the water. A day ago. I'll tell y'all one thing. What I've learned from this catch and cook is how you keep your fish preserved and what you do, the steps you take to keep it fresh and when you about to actually get prepared to cook it. I learned a lot with that, and I took some notes, so next time it'll be a way better situation than what it is, and I'm gonna have some different ingredients. I'm probably make some stuff, add some stir fry, some rice, and everything to it, make it a full course meal. But now we just gonna try these pieces and see how they go, see how the turnout is. I'm gonna give y'all my 100% honest little opinion once I taste it. Shouldn't be too much longer. Fish is getting cooked, but it's also getting smaller by the second. Ooh, that's what we want right there. That's what we want. That piece right there might be the best piece on the thing. You know, I had three great pieces, but one of the three pieces was a little funky. This will be this one right here. This one came out all wonky and stuff. When you see the rest of the video of the catch, not even the catch. When I fillet it, when you see the fillet and see how one half of the body came out great and the other half came out, this is the right here. This one right here. But it's still gonna taste delicious. That right there though, that looks delicious right now. Now I'm about to grab that out the pan here soon. I need to flip this. Yeah, the signs right here. We got some new floors put down not too long ago, and we still got extra tile and floor right here. So that's what's on the side right here. Don't let that distract you from this delicious fish, though. That's why we here. This fish right here looks like it's almost done. Just chipping off pieces. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all don't know how excited I am. I'm excited just because I'm doing this, but I'm more excited to try it. I can't wait to try it for y'all. I'm gonna get a full face reaction when I try it. I'm definitely gonna put some hot sauce on it. I'm gonna use some different hot sauce to eat it though. I'm gonna pull that out. I think I got some Frank Red Hot. You know it. We got some Frank's Red Hot on the side. You know, we stay with that Frank's Red Hot, you know. I ain't trying to get sponsored by Frank or nothing, but you know, that don't ever miss. Really what don't miss is Tabasco sauce. There's so many types of hot sauce that just hit. Louisiana hot sauce hit, but a Louisiana hot sauce, bro, that shit be hot. Tabasco sauce be hot too, but that shit be hot. Hot. Looking real good, you guys. Looking real good. Everything turning golden brown over here. Is it fried chicken or is it fish? I can't tell, but I know it's gonna be delicious though. Eat the whole pan. All right, you guys. I'm pretty sure the fish is pretty much done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this off the stove. I'm waiting and I'm anxious and I'm ready to try it. Again, it's that white perch we caught the other day. Did a catch and cook on it. This will be the cook. It's already been caught. Now it's about to be hauled in by my tummy. Let this grease set a little bit, let it drain off. Then I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion on it. Look crispy and delicious though. Definitely still tell that it's fish in there for sure. Let that grease drain a little bit, you guys. I'm gonna let y'all know in a second. That sauce. Man, I cannot wait. Woo. Just give it some time. Man, I know it's his race slap because with the slap your mama sauce and an Old Bay, how can you go wrong? Those two sausages alone is all you really need. Hot sauce is a little different, but like I said, I picked that up off of Wade Fisherman's. Hot sauce and egg. I'm not gonna say this hot sauce was terrible. Maybe an egg would have made it stick a little better, but it was frying, so it was chipping off and falling into the fryer anyway. So you don't expect the savory little kernel and piece that comes off. Well, but the turnout looks delicious. That's all I know, and I just can't wait to eat it. That's what I'm excited about. Cannot wait, you guys. For that to be that big of a drum, that's always the crazy part when I see people like cooking fish and stuff, to see the outcome of what size of food they still got left. I'm gonna get another plate. I'm gonna get a small plate since I ain't got that much. Got me some red velvet cake to celebrate after I get done eating this. That red Frank hot don't never fail. All right, you guys. Moment of truth. Now I gotta get that hot sauce on there. Honestly, this shit is delicious. This shit is delicious. I'm not even hold on. Like I said, I don't like fish. So to actually cook it, shit is delicious. Hold on. Third time's the charm. I could be wrong. Goodness, I could definitely be wrong. This shit is delicious. This is freaking crazy. This is a fish. This is literally a fish we caught. And I'm eating his ass right now. He's delicious. His hot sauce is actually hot sauce and do.